Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and white everywhere you look, the atmosphere created by the folk of Porto Alegre, providing a real celebratory assault on the senses. It is a unique part, this, of Brazil's southern coast, and the appreciation of the game here is pretty much universal. The action has already started. Ronaldinho with the short one. Messi's cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide.
Real chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Internacional are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Torres. Torres proves just a little bit too strong. Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Neymar. Kimmich. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernando Torres. Thuram.
Internacional really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
In with the challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fernando Torres. Lewandowski! Lobbed in behind.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great... Mbappe! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Torres. And Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram gets it away. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Internacional got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Lewandowski, Fernando Torres, played back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, great chance! Zakaria. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe, and the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Now it's Lewandowski, Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ronaldinho, he's got away. It's a mighty effort! Oh, brilliant save.
Internacional certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief.
And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Great chance! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Lewandowski. He's got the shot away! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ronaldinho. Internacional trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass...
Mbappe! Always going over the top.
Internacional were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Messi, he's through here. It's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short. He's looking to set free a runner. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence.
Fernando Torres. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Beckenbauer. And it's Fernando Torres. Beckenbauer. Now it's Torres. In by Fernando. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Back into the middle. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. Araujo cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Kimmich. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well timed, excellent interception. Guardiola. Well read, nice interception. Deftly out wide. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Thuram. Messi, a real chance if he can get through. They've got to be quick to recover this. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Lewandowski. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And he's in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Adams. Thuram. He has found the way through. And he's there to get it away. Kimmich.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 4.
Araujo clears it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. We have already started here. There's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe, real chance! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a
great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Dida deals with it effortlessly. Caicedo. Mbappe. Now can he... Mbappe! Goal! Santos! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
It's Neymar! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Messi. Neymar. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. That's a good ball out wide. That's been won straight back. And it's Guardiola. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Adams. Now it's Torres. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckenbauer, and he'll shoot here. And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, great! And the shot! Marvellous goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Koundé gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, and analysis of the goals should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Internacional come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Internacional get the second half started. Showing great feet there, and the flag has stayed down. Header! He will be livid with himself. Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Neymar. Great position. He's got the shot away! That's a little off target. Neymar could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. Torres! That's not going far. Can he finish? He's looking wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer. Now it's Kimmich. Upamecano attempts a clearance. And the shot! Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. And that is expertly dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whistle's gone, that's foul. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Fernando Torres, Neymar. Pavard tries to clear. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guardiola gets a foot in here. Yamal. Lewandowski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's neat. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! International! Into the lead once more. Beckenbauer duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substituição no time do Santos.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Internacional take the lead.
Teremos uma substituição.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koundé. It's Van Dijk. Gravenberg. It's Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now that's well seen too.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's looking for the runner here. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Inzaghi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aldair cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Gavi. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Son Heung-min!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caicedo. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to get it clear. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Santos have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
That has not gone well. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
substituição no time do Santos.
Santos are making a change now.
Camisa 14.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just got...
Decent hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Camisa 37. Camisa 10.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Son Heung-min gets it away.
Foram indicados
Gavi.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Torres looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he spark a counter here? Lam. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberch.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And it's Griezmann. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. That is lovely. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's neat. Alaba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi, and it's Del Piero. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Gravenberch. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Gravenberch. Now it's Torres. He's got away. Julio Cesar can claim that. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's quick to get it clear again. Seedorf. He's played it back. Ambrosini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He shifted it to the flank. Gets his pass away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lam. That's a shade optimistic. Gravenberch. Gravenberch. That is a great pick out. Lewandowski. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Palmeiras trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Picked out brilliantly. Lewandowski. And he's there to clear it. Spread it left.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Seedorf. Messi. Griezmann. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. No way through. Alaba, pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. He's Messi! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 15.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg. Now Neymar. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Del Piero. Owen. Great hit! There's the hit! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Palmeiras are in front now, the game's only goal. Owen! Gravenberg. Yamal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Griezmann. Adams makes the interception. Owen. Internacional, still this single goal behind. Griezmann. Owen. And the shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Lewandowski. Fernando Torres. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without complication.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 20, camisa 16. Deixando o campo para a entrada
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Internacional have it back and can go again. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Internacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nunez. Oh, great shot. Decent hit. That's a half-decent try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Internacional with the corner. They're first. Beckenbauer. And that is a little undercooked. And now they can spring out of defence. No way he was going to let him past.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Internacional needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Owen. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Darwin. Some resolute defending there. And it's Rivaldo. Internacional must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need.
Now the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. Nice interception, well timed. Well read, nice interception. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Yamal, Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bullet. No, that's been intercepted. Gently done. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Internacional finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckenbauer. Now it's Lewandowski. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernando Torres. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. In with the challenge. Fernando Torres. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Guardiola. He's looking to set free a runner. Can he put it away? Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience.
Gravenberch! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Maradona. He's picked his way through. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Short changes him with it. Got a shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bayern Munich with the corner, there first. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal. Gravenberch. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Tchouaméni can get it clear. And the shot! Speculative strike. Neymar plays it short. Kimmich. Oh, well played. That's good play. Guardiola! Great effort, but no way through. Internacional have their second corner now. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Yamal could try cutting inside here. It's a mighty effort! Goal! International! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Internacional get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pinches it off him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Quality ball. And it's Fernando Torres. Referee's given a throw. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Fiddles it through. Played into space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Guardiola. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Now that's a fine challenge. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Fernando Torres. Now it's Torres. And here's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. Always onto this. He's shifting. Mbappe! And the first 45 minutes are up. Internacional come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Internacional come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they're... Tries a shot! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Roberto Carlos does well. Has a look and has a go. In he goes again. He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Maradona. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's intervened well there. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Fernando Torres. Yamal. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Keeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Fernando Torres. Neymar. Adams. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they...
And the shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Adams gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that has fair fizzed.
Neymar just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Kimmich. He's free, he has got space. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Internacional clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gravenberg has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's got away. Mbappe. Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you along. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind of player who...
And a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Messi. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Fernando Torres. Chance here to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. It's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Great chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Into great hit! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal, Gravenberch. Quality ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Messi. Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal! Bayern Munich! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Messi. Oh, important interception. Neymar. Vardiol concedes a free kick for that.
Internacional are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. He's played him through. He's in, surely! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar. And here's Torres. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. David Villa. Thinks one through.
That's going in strongly.
Mbappe. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shot! Goal! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he welcomes it in. Here's Mbappe, now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The most accurate pass. Gravenberg. Yamal. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Shifted upfield. Kimmich. David Villa. Camavinga. And he's there to get it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Internacional really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has left him in a heap. Kimmich is looking to set free a runner. He is through here. Fiddles it through. Torres is flagged offside. And it's Neymar. Gravenberg. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Internacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. This is the time you need that pace.
He's looking for the runner here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe. David Villa looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And that could set him on his way. David Villa stood up well to him there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Torres. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Camavinga. David Villa. Gravenberch. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Gravenberch. Fernando Torres. That's good play. Gravenberch. It's Kimmich. Oh, good ball!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Internacional on the spot for parity. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square, and not for the first time.
Internacional surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Internacional with the corner, they're first.
Internacional showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Camavinga has given away a free kick. Darwin. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's been won straight back. Look at the space here. Now, can he find a finish? Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a change. In he goes again!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Nicely intercepted. Bayern Munich desperately searching for the winner here. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Darwin. João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. He's had a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's burst through! Big has a go! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Schneider. Great ball. Mbappe! He scored! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Corinthians get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gravenberg.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's been picked out. Schneider, and the counter is on. Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival, and it's Neymar. Fernando Torres. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Maradona. Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Well read, nice interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicked it back promptly. Gravenberg will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde, now it's Neymar. Koundé. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's good running with the ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Valverde. And he was quick to react. And it's Fernando Torres. James cuts out the pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good alertness. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Quality ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schneider.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Grafenberg. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He is through. Great chance! Schneider, well timed, excellent interception. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Guardiola.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Lewandowski. Forwards and with intent. Well, the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. It's Lewandowski! Big relief, it just needed better contact. In with the challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Done delicately. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Internacional with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Kimmich gets good distance on it, and that's been won straight back. And he's let fly. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maradona goes short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Has a look and has a go. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Corinthians were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Gravenberg. Pinches it off him, and it's Maradona. Schneider has created what? Speculative strike. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Mbappe! Guardiola. Neymar. He's intervened well there. Valverde.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Maradona. Neymar. James makes the interception. And it's Maradona. Great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Aim forwards. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Lewandowski.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. That looks a good ball through. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 4. Camisa 23.
Cleared without hesitation. He's got the shot away! Oh, nearly.
Substituição em andamento.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
"75 minutes played, and he's got the beating of his man. He's cut it out. He can get that clear.
Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Cristiano Ronaldo. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Internacional certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Neymar.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Can he finish? It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left.
And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and white everywhere you look. The atmosphere created by the folk of Porto Alegre, providing a real celebratory assault on the senses. It is a unique part, this, of Brazil's southern coast, and the appreciation of the game. Oh, what a mistake!
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Not the most accurate pass. And he was quick to react. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Platini has a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Gravenberch. Neymar. Fernando Torres. Well seen, saw that coming. Platini, and it's Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Oh, it's Drogba! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Internacional finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. It's run loose here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
Oh, terrible pass. He's through, it's one-on-one. Lewandowski! Cleared without complication. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's not got that quite right. Lewandowski fiddles it through. Decent progress down the left. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. Belletti. He could be in here. Real chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Messi. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Priol with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lewandowski.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get onto this? Neuer catches it safely. And back to the keeper they go. Khan. Platini does really well to win the ball there. Shevchenko, now the finish! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Lewandowski. This has gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking here to alter the... Neymar! And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. Great ball, and he's Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Shevchenko! Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. And here's Messi. He's got away. Neymar. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh, easy pickings there. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substituição em andamento.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and...
Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Adams is there and he can get that clear. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Got a shot away! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played through for the wide man. Look at the space here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David! Oh, it's come loose. Neuer herring after the ball here. Oh, good-looking ball. Koundé wins the duel this time. Puyol cuts it out. That's a nicely measured pass. Gravenberg.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Neymar. Lewandowski. Brilliantly cut out. Davids. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Belletti. Can he stop it going out? Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. Nice ball and he's in here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Gravenberg! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And that has left him in a heap. They've got a corner here. Internacional have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi could try cutting inside here. Neymar for Fernando Torres. In with the challenge. Guardiola. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Lobbed in behind.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Adams can get it clear. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. And now the hit! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Lewandowski. Now it's Torres. And here's Neymar. He could be in here. It's Neymar! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
substituição no time do Internacional.
Internacional can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This is threatening to become a... He'll try from distance.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's well spotted. Internacional are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Belletti.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. Deftly away.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Tries to dink it in. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Khan sends that a long way. And the number on the board is 3. That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margin... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Pass is just off target. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Belts one! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Conte. Lewandowski. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get for it. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. Torres has it out wide and in space. Turns and goes back. Aims beyond the defence. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. He has found the way through. And the pass is intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is a great pick-out. Gravenberg goes sliding in. And that's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another throw-in. Referee's given a throw. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, perfectly measured that. Guardiola. Koundé. That's a sharp pass. And Gravenberg. Beckham does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. Gravenberg. Torres. And it's Neymar. Fernando Torres. It's a mighty effort! Goal! International! And the comeback is complete. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Internacional get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Torres. He's picked his way through. Great hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Guardiola. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Beckenbauer. Kimmich and Gravenberg. Kimmich. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. In with the challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
That's been cut out, well played. Davids. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. Internacional come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Internacional head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Beckham taking charge of the dead ball.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
It's bounced back off the post. Decent hit from there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is a little undercooked. Fernando Torres. Neymar. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Davids. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Always onto this. Adams deals with that comfortably. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, crossbar! That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
He'll try from distance. He has done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
This is quite... Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? David... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Beckenbauer clears it away. Kimmich. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Internacional have got it back and they'll have another go. Kante looking to penetrate opposition lines.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Internacional have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Yamal. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. He's got the shot away! Messi! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Internacional really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Beckham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lewandowski. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Internacional clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Internacional looking to pass their way through. Fiddles it through. Internacional are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's cut it out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Internacional needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Yamal. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out.